Hi, this is Vicki from Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our learning session on colors. This week we're going to do some color painting, perfect for the little ones, because it's all contained in a bag. No mess, no fuss. We're also going to do a little bit more color sorting and see if we can find some colors outside. Now, before we get started, I have a little preparation work that I'd like you to do for our session next week. In your box for activity number 9, you're going to find a little bag filled with beads. These are actually water beads, and we're going to play with them next week. These beads actually need to be put in a bowl filled with water, and put the beads in the water and then let them sit. They'll absorb the water, but we want to keep an eye on them throughout the week so to make sure they stay hydrated and don't dry out. Let's get started with this week's activities. This is actually activity number 4, and what we're going to do is mix colors in a bag. In your box, you're going to find a gallon ziplock bag with a piece of white paper. We've cut the paper down so that it would fit in the bag, and so you could actually seal the bag. You want to take the piece of paper out of the bag and then dribble some paint over the paper like we're seeing here with a spoon. Then to put the paper back in the bag, what we found is the best way to do that is to open the Ziploc bag, blow in it so it fills up with air, and then slip the piece of paper back in. You want to have the child seal the bag and then put the bag on the tape, and the child can actually begin to mix the colors with their finger. While they're doing this, things are going to change, and they can use their whole hand, their fingers, maybe a spoon, but you'll end up with things mixed in the colors. Some of the colors will stay the same, some will turn into new colors because of the way the colors mixed. When your child is done, take out the sheet and let it dry. This is activity number 5, pom-pom, which is a sorting by color game. And in your box, you're going to find a set of toilet paper rolls, one for each primary and secondary color, and a set of pom-poms which match those in a variety of different sizes. Now, obviously, the purpose of this learning activity is color recognition, matching the color of the pom-pom and putting it into the tube of the same color. But this little game can add more learning depending on how you play it. Normally, I don't really like demonstrating the game for the child, but the learning opportunity to be able to work on positional words is just really too tempting. Now, positional words are words that describe the position of one object in relationship to the other. So if I pick up the red pom-pom, I could say the pom-pom is out of the toilet paper roll. And then when I drop it into the toilet paper roll, I can say the red pom-pom is in the toilet paper roll. I made a list of some of these words for you to work on with your kids. But there are more. This is just a small list. In addition to the basic plays, there are a number of different ways to play. You could put the pom-poms out and see how many you could sort before, say, for example, I count to 20. Or you could put the tubes at the ends of the room and the pom-poms in the middle, and then have them sort them as fast as they can. That'll exercise big muscles. You can add another skill by asking them to sort the pom-poms with a spoon, or maybe just move the colors that begin with a R sound, or maybe just move the big pom-poms, not the small ones. Whatever choice that you and your child want to make on ways to play, I hope you have a good time playing. This is activity number 6, which is entitled, Can You Find These Colors Outside? As you could guess, this is a color scavenger hunt outside. And in your box, you're going to find a cardboard board covered with a piece of tissue paper. The tissue paper is actually there to keep the sticky parts of the double-sided tape clear and ready for the treasures that your child are going to find. On the left edge of the cardboard are primary and secondary colors. Yellow, red, blue are primary colors. And the colors you get when you mix pairs of those colors together are secondary colors, orange, purple, and green. Next to the colors is a piece of double-sided tape. And on this picture, we can see that the plastic that normally covers that tape has been removed. You're going to need to remove it when you're ready to play for your children. Just lift a quarter up on one of the corners and then just take the plastic off and throw it away. The idea of this game is actually to find things that are outside that are the same color and keep a small sample on the tape. So when I went out with my gardener friend at a walk around the block, she thought I was weird hearing my little thing. She took me to show me flowers and plants that were actually growing, and I took little parts of those plants and attached them onto the double-sided tape. But I took petals, leaves, and those kinds of things. But I can imagine looking around and finding a piece of yellow paper or an orange gum wrapper or a blue feather to put onto my board. We can't wait to see what kinds of treasures that your little ones find on their walk with you. If you don't find all the colors, just go to a different place and take the board with you on your next adventure to the store, to the library. I'm sure you can take it to more than one location that you're sure to find examples of all the colors. Well, that's all for this week. Until next time.